So I thought I would do a quick unboxing just to show you what's inside before I tell you all about this Kylander digital dashboard or smart board. This was sent to me for my honest review. Opening it up, it's packaged very well. I love the red color. This is super cute. It comes with its own charging cable. It's a USB-C. And then there's instructions and setup, easy setup manual and things like that to follow. Are you looking to clean up your desk or just try to declutter and so things look a little neater and tidier? Or maybe you're like me and you have an elderly parent and you want to try to help them remain tech savvy but show them a different way to organize their life. Let me show you this calendar that was sent to me. So this is a fully wireless, Wi-Fi enabled digital calendar with a lot of different functions. SKUDoc sent me this for my honest review, and I'm going to go over some of the features with it. I think it's a really cool little digital calendar, plus it's got so much more. It's more than a calendar. So first of all, it's fully Wi-Fi enabled. There's some plugs right down here where you can connect and charge it. So you don't have to have it plugged in all the time. You could move it around your house, maybe keep it at your desk, bring it in towards, plug it in overnight at your bed if you wanted to, anything like that. But I set it up last night on my phone. It was a quick download, not even an app. It was like a website I went to, created the account, and I was able to then set it up to my time zone, city, state, whatnot, just through my Wi-Fi. I didn't have to, I just enabled it through my Wi-Fi. I didn't really have to put anything else in. And now what I'm going to do is I've got it programmed to take to my mother, who's a little bit older. She's tech savvy, but her eyesight's going a little bit, so this is a little bit bigger. And then it gives her just some things at a glance that I set up for her. So I set this up with some daily reminders. It's got different screens that it'll toggle through. I set it to go every 30 minutes. It'll toggle through the screens. You could do it manually or do it longer like that. It shows her calendar. It also will show her, I'll toggle through some of the views here. It's got like a reminder to hydrate that I set up because that is something she kind of forgets to do sometimes. Really nice clear digital display. You can see fully the charge, it's fully charged now. It's got the time on there, today's date, all those things. It's again connected to my Wi-Fi. And then, so I was able to set up like emergency alert, contact information, which I think is really neat. You could add medical notes, things like that. I did a daily routine. So sort of, she'll know, okay, so it's Tuesday and today I've got this and that appointment and so for lunch. I think that's really cool. There's really a lot you can do with it. You can set it up to have like news updates come through on it. I think sports information, a lot of different apps that you could, or widgets I think they're called, to add to the screen. I think the only thing to note that I've noticed is when you want to, you'll do that update. You can do the updates on either your phone or a computer. I did it on my phone, so that's why I kind of have to sometimes, I'm stopping the video here so I can go to my phone and switch the updates. I had it for a manual, for an automatic refresh of like I said, every 30 minutes. But when I wanted to toggle through with the buttons, because you can toggle through the views on the bottom with the button here, and then but I needed to switch that off on my phone anyway. However you set it up is fine, and not real difficult to figure out, so that was nice. There's also an on-off button here on the bottom, and then but I do think it needs to be plugged in when you're sending it like a new update. So if you want to change your screen or anything like that, it does take, you need to, I think, plug that in. That's the only thing I've noticed. I can't figure out how to get it to update without having it connected to its power source. Other than that, I think, it's really convenient because it is so nice and streamlined that if you need to like declutter your mind and your visual space for the day, I think this is a really good option because you can just put your daily appointments. They'll come up as needed, and your calendar, or you can add, like I said, the different widgets to whatever it is you want to display on it. Here's another view. So for like business or whatnot, if you need to know time zones in different countries and things like that, you can set that up to come up. This had today's medications. I just kind of threw something in there because that's more for, like I said, I'm setting it up for my elderly mother. But just so many different features. So it's great for personal use, for business use, for anything that you might need, especially when you're looking to kind of streamline things, but have it at the glance so you can just have it by your desk, and you've got your, you don't have to have a lot of clutter or paperwork around you because you just have the calendar there. So again, I think it's a really neat option for an electronic calendar if that's what you're in the market for. That comes in, I think, black and red. And again, like, so I think this is about like a 5x7-ish size frame or whatnot calendar. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's got its own little kickstand here. Like I said, came with the USB-C charger and pretty easy to set up. So if you are in the market, you should check out the digital calendar. And then here's just another mode or another page view with, it's got the daily forecast as well as the week ahead forecast. So again, a lot of cool features. You can do the stock exchange on here, sports. I mean, so many, I couldn't even name them. So I think I keep saying it's a calendar. It's way more than a calendar. I would call it maybe more of like a smart, a desk smart board, because there's, like I said, a lot of different things. So check out this digital smart board from the company SkuDock if you're in the market.